everybody, and welcome back into the atrium. It's good to see your faces again. Alright, let me fix this window. I notice it's a little off, and it'll bug me if I don't. And it'll bug someone else. I know it will. Oop. There we go. Okay, let me make sure the game audio is playing properly. Yes. Okay. We're back playing Bookwalker. And where we left off last time was we're still on this zealot King Arthur-esque spaceship. We're currently on the second level Earth. We started off in the first level Hell. And we've got to do deeds to get ourselves up to the third level of Heaven and to probably not steal Excalibur successfully, because that's what we've been doing. We're fail queens, if you haven't noticed. The battery walker. Kid's going to rip my heart out every chance he gets, reminding me of Modi. Okay, so. We helped a dude with the heart attack where we left off. Was there anyone else we needed to help? I need to go back down and check. Some of the rooms. I remember that. So we're gonna take the shortcut. We're not gonna take the elevator. Oh, that's right. I didn't want to be in the library. Can you talk to Roderick at any time? At no point have I been able to talk to Roderick. Available energy detected. I think we can unlock all the rooms now. Actually, I think the one we need is already unlocked. Let's go down this ventilation shaft. We'll go down the other one again. I just need to check the cells. I think we got a key card that'll let us unlock the last cell. Access granted. Okay, go inside. Sure, we'll take the stuff. Well, let me move that one. Maybe I gotta move this one first? Nope, this is the only one I can move. But in which direction? Can I move this one? There we go. An elegant chest stands in the middle of the room. It looks as though the whole cell has been built around it. Use the multi-tool. A red light starts glowing on the device. Another one, exactly identical, lights up on your chest. You bring the multi-tool close to the chest. Oh, to the chest, okay. And it opens on its own. How convenient once inside. Junk. Okay. That's right, we've got our flask of faith. Let's go back up. And let's go into this other one, because we've now... Oh, no, we need to go... I remember now. We need to go repair our audio reels, and we need to listen to the audio files. Put in damaged reel. Object accepted. Processing. Compartment opens, and you got a completely new reel within. Right. Now we can listen to it on the player in the library. What else is there? Push synthesizer. Let's see if we can craft anything. We'll extract all the ink. Sure, I'll craft some bottles of ink. Why not? I don't know if I'm gonna... Audio files. I don't know if I'm gonna have to fight someone. later on, so it's good to have that extra ink. Okay, then we go into the library by going over here. To activate the playback device, insert Faith into the compartment on the panel, brother. Why is it always Faith? You really should understand by now that all equipment here runs on it. Okay, insert the flask, you put the flask in the compartment, and it gently slides into the machine. You must say a prayer. Speak your request to the worthy, brother. Okay, let's do the voice prayer. The worthy has heard your prayer, brother. You may activate the device. Thank you, O worthy. Looks like we can use this machine to listen to audio reels recorded by members of the crew. There might be useful information on them. What wonderful technology. I have faith in you. It's just an ordinary audio player. Wasn't there anything like that in your book? No. Although considering where we are now, nothing should surprise me. You're looking at the audio playback device. The control panel is to the left of the reel slot, and the slot is to the right. Okay. Restored reel, number 1, number 2. Restored reel, I believe, is what we need to get out. So let's do 1 and 2 first. Processing. You hear an old woman's voice coming from the crackling speaker. I remember reading an article criticizing our mission even before we set off. I want to record the author's thoughts before I forget. He wrote about how the sword, which he blasphemously called a hunk of metal stuck in a stone, led the idea of dividing us into the worthy and unworthy. Gradually, people who understood that their chances of being found unworthy were extremely high found ways to avoid the test, coming up with crazier and crazier excuses to keep from being stigmatized as unworthy. This hunk of metal, which allegedly got stuck because of shifting stone slabs, caused a generational acceleration in the development of interplanetary travel, which eventually led to our departure. However, sometimes even I begin to wonder. The recording cuts out. Okay, reel number 2. Warning, the material you are about to listen to was recorded on Earth, and we consider it to be against our faith and our mission. You hear a middle-aged man's voice coming from the crackling speaker. In my attempts to analyze the influence of faith on our technology in light of recent events, I came upon an interesting detail. After all, behind all technology stands the lit machine, which has proven 2% error rate. That means there's a 2% chance that the base algorithm that every machine, every computer is built on is capable of making a mistake or failing. The uncertainty and unpredictability that this fact imposes on seemingly faithful and reliable machines creates space for superstition. What if I pray and the mistake doesn't happen? What if I perform a ritual, cross my fingers, and the mistake doesn't happen? The recording ends. Okay, insert the reel. Processing. Hear an old man's voice coming from the crackling speaker. O worthy, I pray to you. It's not your strength I desire. Alright, you write the words down on the paper held against your knee. But the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise the blade above themselves. The voice cuts out, then you hear the sound of the elevator opening, and the navigator's voice from far off. Is this the sacred truth the navigator was talking about? If it is, then we won't have to work here for 5 years. Alright, let's go to the elevator. I think we'll be allowed to up to the sword now. We're on our way to the elevator. Are you hybrid now? So you're the gremlin. You're the gremlin of chaos. You wish to descend to the lower level. I believe I have grasped the sacred truth. I am listening, Acolyte. You clear your throat, glance surreptitiously at the paper in your hand. O worthy, it is not your strength I desire, but the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above themselves. That is, indeed, the sacred truth. It must be understood by those who decide to touch the sword and be declared worthy. I am amazed that you were able to grasp it in such a short time. Well, I am prepared to uplift you. Are you sure you're ready? Nothing left undone here? Yeah, I think we've been pretty thorough. I'm ready, let's go get the sword. Uplift me! It shall be done. Cool. Okay, let's see. That's obviously where the sword is. Let me go check this door over here. Server room. Door is locked. Sign says on it, Supreme Navigator. Oh, that's where the genocidal robot is stored. Okay. Acolyte Etienne. What now? You said we could touch the sword. That is true. But you have been given a more important task right now. Go to the navigator's cabin. First, can I... You notice the panel sliding back on the wall to reveal a weapon hidden behind it. That looks familiar. You automatically touch the back of your head. I'm going. Server room. Navigator? That thing's huge! Why did you summon me? Well, besides to kill me, obviously. I need you to change the ship's course. Change it? Can't you do that by yourself? I do not have the authority. Only the crew members can confirm the decision to go back. Go back? But, well, what about the search for the worthy? Most of the crew has lost faith in our goal. Is that why you killed them? I simply made several harsh decisions based on purely economical reasons, to reserve food and oxygen for the more useful crew members. Listen, the only thing I'm interested in is the sword. I permit you to touch it if you confirm our course change. I won't change course. Okay, it doesn't affect me anyway. Out of principle, I won't change course. You've murdered a lot of people and you want to go back so you can get fresh people to murder? I don't feel comfortable doing that. Then I am afraid you are no longer needed for our mission. We'll see about that. You roll up your sleeves. Okay, he's gonna summon something. So let's go ahead and... that's why we have medical kits. We're gonna need it. Let's go ahead and stun. Well, that did nothing. Slash. Drain? Shield. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Slash. Luckily I went for that group attack perk. Let's do drain. Let's take out one of these guns. Okay, so he electrified that one. So let's do slash. Well, I can't. Let's do... Can't do stun. We'll do shield. Okay. And then let's do slash. Ouch. And then I'm gonna drain. And then slash. Well, I did a shield. Oh well. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna do a heal. I've got 3 slots. So let's do bread. And then a slash. Slash. Luckily that electrify didn't affect me. Slash. 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 And then we'll do a drain. Actually I need to eat an apple. And then drain. And then we'll do slash. Sinner, the worthy will punish your soul. The navigator's core flares up from within. Sinner. Sinner? Sinner. Sin. The navigator's voice cuts out in the middle of the word. Suddenly, a siren starts sounding. Get the sword now! You awakened the whole crew and they'll be here soon! Reserve power activated. Total system reboot in 3 minutes. Hurry, Etienne! Okay, running. Just before I do that, let me make sure. Okay, yep. Okay, running! Warning, Sinner on the upper deck. He's already back up? No time to waste thinking about that. Head for the sword. Running to the sword. Chapel. Oop, the angry crew's here. Control panel. Okay. Locator to find life in the universe. Excalibur. They'll break through any minute. The sword draws your full attention. Majestic hilt gleams in the light, and the sharp blade disappears into the thick black stone. I'll try to use my hands to pull it out first. Right, maybe out of all the people in the world, you're actually the worthy. You lower your head, take a deep breath, and walk up to the stone. That was sarcasm! Find another way to get the sword out, quickly! Your hand feels like they're filled with strength, and lightning seems to flash inside you. You're wasting time! I am worthy. What are you mumbling over there? Can we use a laser or something to cut it out of the stone? I am worthy. Your legs lead you forward of their own accord. Your hands grab the sword's hilt, and it fits perfectly. It's your sword. All you have to do is pull it out, and... damn it. Your muscles burn out, but the sword doesn't move an inch. Can we please find a laser? Try jiggling the sword. Yell at the sword. I told you, we're fail queens. We cannot pull off a mission successfully to save our life. Jiggle it. There's no way it could be stuck so tight in this damn stone. You jump up onto the stone, grabbing the sword's hilt. You use your full weight to try and move Excalibur back and forth. They're getting desperate. They'll blow up the whole ship. A high-pitched squealing comes from behind the door, drowns out the siren's wail. They remember that they have an automatic chainsaw, diamond-coated from page 142. And we really don't have time. Damn it all. Staring at the stone, you fumble around in your pockets. Use the rag, the middle parts, the pickaxe. Oh no, our neighbor's pickaxe. We didn't break it earlier because we're gonna break it now. The pickaxe glints in your hands. You wind up and strike the edge of the stone. A big, ragged chunk falls to the floor with a crash. That's kind of unfair, but pretty efficient. I need to get that sword at any cost. The shouting behind the door gets louder. Pickaxe striking sounds. The sword lurches forward. You throw your pickaxe aside and manage to catch it at the last second. There's still bits of stone on the blade, but all in all, Excalibur's free. You're fast. Seems like the stone got pretty worn out over the course of the journey. You tried to raise Excalibur triumphantly, but it's too heavy. Besides, the saw's sharp teeth are tearing apart the thick steel door right before your very eyes. Time to get out of here? Time, you grasp the sword with all your strength. To get out of here. Leave the book. Okay, so if most items turn to ink, why is it, I don't remember, why is it that these items, certain items, it's still got the stone on it? Why is it these certain items can come out without turning to ink? This is the first successful deal we've done. We've botched every other one. I feel like I've done something wrong. But I don't know what. Did you get the item? Yeah, I got your item. For real this time. For really real. I need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Okay, real quick. Can't get in there. Oh, phone's ringing. So we just left the pickaxe. We didn't even break it this time. We just left it. Hello? Female voice. Etienne, you called? Did something happen? I called you? Yeah, I was away for the weekend, but when I came back, there were 15 missed calls on my machine. Figured something must have happened to you. Damn, looking around at the empty beer bottles. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I apologize for bothering you. Don't worry about it. Well then, goodbye, I guess? Yeah, goodbye. Except. Cool. Oh. The order has been accepted. You may go. There was no envelope. What envelope? You know, the one with the money inside it that you usually give me after? Last time you ruined an order that cost me 600,000 pounds sterling. How much? And do you think I'm going to pay you for that? Think of it as compensation for my losses. Hold on, you pay me 1,000 per order. That still leaves you with so much money. That's all I have to say. Hangs up. Ugh. Should've used the dirty rag. Left the sword behind. You can talk to Roderick at any time. It's been a tough day. Completed book 4. A week later. Heavy sighs. What a wonderful day. We've got our house back in order. Don't know how. Got Roderick in our pocket. Got some nice curtains going. Alright, we've got some nice flowers. Let's answer our phone. We've cleaned up and rearranged. Hello? There's a job. I'm ready. Anything else? No. The order's at your door. Sure is strange today. Ah, this was wonderful. So I wonder if our phone lines have been bugged now and someone's like following us. Okay, let's see. Stun, increase stun damage, or interrupt enemy action. No, we're gonna interrupt enemy action. Screw that. We're not gonna let them think about things. I'm gonna knock him silly. Okay. Good to go out. Get our case.
It's easier to get a new one.
Need to put this on the desk. I'll go explore the office apartment.
This is your
Or the apartment in a moment.
Please hydrate, stretch, and save your progress.
Take care of yourselves with me. And we'll do stretch. Ugh, okay. Looks like Timeless Mansion. Okay, we'll be back. I need to check things out more. Not as spacious as I expected. So looks like we're getting really into gardening. That's good. We got a hobby. That's good. That bodes well. Way better than the alternative. New book announcement. This battle will be the last. Ulrich and the Giant and Gaston and the Decapitator finally meet on the battlefield. Each one has a total faith in their victory, and each one possesses a mighty artifact. Can Excalibur take on the Hammer of Thor? You will find out yourself in the latest book from the authors behind the bestsellers Sweeping Strike and Sweeping Strike 2, Tig Torf. And may the heroes strike to win. So that's why they were wanting all of those items. Oh lord, can't they come up with anything better for those artifacts? Okay, bathroom's the same. Nothing of note. Take it off. Shrimps harder, how dare you. Decided to do some gardening too. So we're even gardening in the hallway. Okay, and then I hear the kids laughing again. Okay, nothing. Kitchen's open again. There's no. Fridge needs to be defrosted. Do not turn on. Okay. Plays Rock Band. Heck yeah. Have fun. The sink is full of dishes. Am I really gonna have to wash them? It's part of having a shared kitchen, my friend. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you gotta wash the dishes, even when it's not your turn. It's a nice day to start again. Such a good song. It's a nice day for a white wedding. Okay, let's see. Nothing of note in here. Let's go check the abandoned apartment. If the new neighbors moved in already? Okay, so the apartment's not abandoned anymore. And we can't go out the front door. Okay, time to go check out the book. Is this anything new? I'd like to congratulate you on the purchase of an apartment. You are not the best of renters and were occasionally late with payments. However, when you told me you were prepared to purchase the entire apartment, I was overjoyed. I'm delighted that you have a new source of income. Since, as far as I understand, you no longer write for a living. It seems you made the right choice. I wish you the best of luck. How did we get the money? We didn't get paid last time. Okay. Excerpt from a review, fresh and original as always. Nowadays, there really aren't enough authors who are this original and can also release new books so fast. Oh yeah, we're gonna find out that it was all stolen. A strange note, the contractor agrees to infiltrate the Timeless Mansion by Helena Roberti and extract an item, the cursed clock. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okie dokie. In we go! Abandoned mansion. Oof. Finally, I landed on something soft. Ahem. Maybe too soft. Ew, examines your souls. So, how did it go? I think successfully nabbing Excalibur really redeemed me in the client's eyes. So now you'll get easier jobs? No more killer robots threatening us? I hope so. We're supposed to find a clock of some sort. A cursed clock, my dude! You're going into a haunted mansion! That doesn't sound too complicated. Ready to get started? Let's do it. So this is a book that Roderick hasn't read yet? Or is Roderick just screwing with us? What? Hey, it's a cute place. Roderick's messing with us. Etienne? Are you okay? Yes. Does it look like our old house or something? Basement door. Oh, what the? Okay, that guy's running off. Oh god, oh god. A woman runs past without even glancing at you. I trapped him, I trapped the monster, run away! Monster? So the jobs didn't get easier. So I'm gonna have to be careful. Trash can, take the junk. Because one of these things, the door's locked from the inside. One of these things may be where she trapped him. Water pipes. Old rusted pipes run along the wall. Examine the pipes. One of the pipes is dripping. Actually, the water is full on flowing out of it. It's too late to save this pipe. Leave. Ruined staircase. The steps collapsed under their own weight. Okay. Door. Jail. Yelling into the air. Damn, girl, get back here and let me out. I'll find you and your friends too. Do you really think this cage could stop me? Is this the monster? Who are you? The man pauses and stares at you. Damn, wincing. Etienne? You know him? Etienne! The man's eyes seem to burn through you. You look away, but not before noticing that the man's hands are trembling with anger. I think we should get out of here quickly. Stop right there, you bastard. Answer me. What did you do with Amanda? Where is my wife? Hold on. What does this mean? Not now. Did we take his wife out of the book? How's that possible? So did we fall in love with, like, a character? And that's who was on the phone we were calling so many times? Best not to open that door. Okay. Cabinet, take all. Cabinet, take all. Boarded up window. The window is boarded up tight. Blocked door. Door to hall. Let's check out this door first. It's locked, and we don't have a key to open it with. Okay. Dig in the place. It needs some work, but overall it's not bad. Why does that fellow in the basement know you? This book. I wrote it. What? What do you mean? I created this mansion, but I was arrested before I had the chance to finish the book. So, how did your client get this book then? But we've only been stealing books from that are on the market. Imagine the rights to it went to my publisher and they decided to have another writer finish it. So that's why the dreadful man in the basement knows you. You created him. Yes, but not like that. It was the story of a generous aristocrat who lived in a beautiful mansion with his wife. You definitely wouldn't catch me writing about a murder in the basement, blood-soaked basement. You think the new author changed a lot? Looking around. I think so, yes. Is this Amanda you mentioned? Is she here somewhere too? She's not here anymore. It's better if we talk about that later. This clock wasn't meant to be here either. Let's take a look since it's what we're here for. You see an ancient clock. The steel frame around it is covered in small inscriptions, some of which are impossible to make out. There's something written here. The clock master's lifetime, something something, with the time on the clock itself. It's too bad it stopped. I'm guessing we need to bring back a working clock. Etienne? Yeah, a working one. You notice 3 huge holes in the mechanism. There are 3 gears missing. We'll have to search the whole mansion. Well, you know, you should know your way around here pretty well since you created all this. Looking around. Are we at the end of the book? That's right, the plot has ended and the heroine managed to lock up the monster in the basement and escape. How you doing? Welcome in, Bull. Nothing else happens in the plots after this. A happy ending. You need to go back to somewhere on page 150 or so. That's where the mansion will be in the best shape for us to search it. Even the staircase is in ruins right now. I didn't know you could do that. So are we going to jump between pages? Jumping is the easy part. The hard part is landing on the same spot on another page. Spoons! If I miss or end up between the pages without any of my powers, it could end badly. Should we risk it? Go to 1995. Let me leave real quick. I need to check this area. Portrait of the house master before he changed. I can't craft anything. This was a room for entertaining guests. Looks like the master of the house became less social. And his definition of entertainment changed too. Okay, let's check for things. Take all of those. I need cut the twine. An old dusty parcel is lying on the table. Okay. There's blood under that chair. Portrait. The master is clearly not a modest man. Okay. Let's see if we can... What will it take to craft the scissors? Would it be something I could come back to? Pliers. I still need pieces of metal. Maybe I can find that somewhere. Collapsed staircase. I was not kind to this staircase. Well, we really should check the second floor. That's where the monster has his study. Got it. So the gears we're missing might be there. What do we do? I think the easiest way to prevent the staircase from collapsing in the first place, since we can move between the pages now. Look into the hole and see the outline of the basement below. That's what we'll do. Okay, so I gotta go back in time in the book and then stop the staircase from collapsing. So we can come back. That's good. I think it worked. We're on page 120 now. It's a little more pleasant here, don't you think? Etienne, you don't want to keep doing this, do you? I can't just cancel the job. No, I don't. Let's be honest, we don't. No, but I really don't have a choice. Do you think the client knew this was the book? And sent you here on purpose? I don't think he cares either way. Help me, let me out! Who's that? Another victim? Let's go find out. Okay. Hey, anybody? Hey, Jonathan, guys? Okay, let's see. Take all. Move this. So I can access the crawl space. Cabinet, take all. Okay. Is anybody there? Help me, Jonathan? The voice is coming from behind those shelves. You hear it. Boarded up window, boarded up tight. Oh my god, who are you? I'm here to help. Help? My hands. She shows you the handcuffs behind her back. Yeah, the model, her, yeah. Okay. How did you end up here? You fiddle with the handcuffs. My brother and I were looking for something. Oh my god, Jonathan, he's still around here somewhere. Promise me you'll find him. I promise. Thank you. By the way, you haven't seen any gears around here, have you? Big ones for a clock? No, sorry. It's okay. Although when I was searching the study upstairs, I found a secret compartment at the desk, but it was empty. What do you mean you were searching? Did I say searching? I must have misspoke. Alright. I'll check it out later. You finished fiddling with the handcuffs and set the girl free. Thank you. She rubs her freed wrist. Well, an awkward silence falls. I think it's time to get out of here. I'll take care of your brother. The girl nods briefly as she looks around the room for a second and with barely noticeable disappointment disappears behind the door. 4 of your characters? They seem fairly well written. Really bad at lying, though. No, I don't know her. Writing desk. A plain writing desk stands against the wall. There's nothing of interest in the desk or in the drawers. Not this time, at least. So I might be able to come back later. In the other time. Okay. Let's go through the crawl space. To the basement. Look at the empty cell. The scratches on the floor and the chains hanging from the walls make this a frightening place, even without... I wonder where our monster is in this time. I think we were better off not running into him. It looked like he was ready to kill you there and then. Do you think the new author made him like that? No, nothing's changed here. Oh. But he's not supposed to hurt the other characters. You examine the manacles on the walls. And this change in him bothers me. Nothing like seeing your characters bastardized to hurt your soul. Okay, boxes. I need a crowbar to open it. Okay, what was it? Box is sealed, smell like dirt. Okay. Locker, take all. Got tools. Okay. Here's what's ruining the staircase in the future. Looks like there's a water pipe leak. The pipes are indeed leaking badly. The smell of dampness lingers in the air. You examine the small crack on the pipe. You instinctively clench your fist, preparing yourself for the burning pain from your shackles. Use ink. We just need a little bit. It's not a huge hole. You place a small drop of ink on your crack on the pipe, on the crack of the pipe. The ink slowly takes on the appearance and properties of metal. Come on, faster. You grit your teeth and the shackles as the pain from your shackles burns you. I think that's it. The crack's gone. Phew. You exhale and pull up your sleeves to look at the wound or hands. Are you alright? Yeah, it's best not to show what you see to Roderick. You push your sleeve, wet with blood, back into place. We should go back on the staircase in the future. I hope it works. Let me check the rest of the place. It's locked. Okay. I want someone to get out. Going up, back to the lobby. I'm gonna search the house a little more before we leave this time. We'll go up soon. Let me go over here. Still can't craft anything yet. Portrait of the Master before he changed. The Lurby. Cabinet. Cabinet locked. Tight. The door won't budge. Okay. Take the burnt papers. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Make sure nothing's hiding under the staircase. Nope, we're good. Door to hallway. Empty box that smells like tobacco. One of the master's letters is an invitation to a ball hosted at the mansion. That's maybe how he lures people in. This is the mansion master's study. It's so sparse.
It's almost time to close visitation to the atrium.
Apparently, whoever rewrote your book didn't know much about creating pleasant settings. I don't think it's all that bad. Oh. Desk with gears. These gears don't fit the clock. Cabinet. Take those. Take those. I do now have enough to craft something. Leave it for now. This is the mansion master's desk. Search the desk. The old documents are scattered across the desk. The desk's only drawer is completely empty. Examine the compartment. You notice that the bottom of the drawer has a strange edge. You press lightly on the bottom and discover that there's an impressively large secret compartment underneath. This could fit a whole gear. It could, if someone had put one there. You close the drawer. Shall we check out this desk in another time? It had to be here at some point. I hope so. Walk away. Okay. Let's go. We don't want the exposure of the atrium to start affecting us. It shouldn't. It should be 100% safe. It's just the government doesn't like aliens talking to humans all that much. Okay, let's do pliers and crowbar. And then let's go down and open those boxes from earlier. Not standing on ceremony, you probably open the boxes with the crowbar. Okay, got mushrooms and a bread. The government doesn't like anyone talking to anyone overly very much. That is true. I kind of hate it. Humanity is fear of the unknown, but what's the magic of life if your existence lives in a bubble? That's true. Okay. So we'll come back later for those. Can I open this thing with... Did I screw up? I need to do the lockpick, I guess is what I was needing to know. Yeah, I needed a lockpick. We might be able to come back and do it later. Okay. I think this is a good spot to leave it off. We won't jump to the new time yet. Let me just make sure there's nothing in the front. Yep. It's locked. The master didn't want to let anyone out. Okay. So let's go find someone to raid. That reminds me, what happened to your concept balloon nuts again? Let's do the time where it began. Next time. Let me put my controller away. Time to save Moby. Modi. Okay, let's see. Modi! Let's go over here. Alright, who's on now? Let's do our following. Strubal's still up. Oh, hold on. Avocado Thanks is going to be starting soon. It's been a while since we've seen them, so we're going to go ahead and raid them. Okay. That's all the time we have for today. Before we leave, you can follow us at these places and more. If you'd like to join us on the raid, you could copy this message. If you're a USI donor or donation recipient, you can copy the ones with the special emotes.
Prepare for duty, space friends.
That's all the time we have for today. So we'll see you next week. Until next time, have fun, space friends!